The drivers have spoken, and Volusia Speedway has been chosen as this season's Kings of Millertime. It's time for one driver to be crowned king and take the jackpot. This broadcast is sponsored by Luke's Bar and Grill. Great food every time. The last trip to Volusia Speedway in Week 1, PJ Popham was the winner. Since then, Popham has had a lackluster of a season, but hopes to get back on track and repeat what he did in Week 1. Other drivers have had success this season winning races. Many are rewinding the tape in Week 1 to find success tonight. All 5 of these guys know what it feels like to win, but this time may be different as the nice jackpot is on the line in the first running of the Kings of Millertime. The list of drivers in the race today is clear that this race can be won by any of them. Can some of these guys' first career win come at the biggest stage in Millertime Motorsports history? How bad will these drivers fight to be crowned king? Will we see a familiar face be cashing in big and sporting the royal crown? Who is going to put it all on the line to be the first Kings of Millertime? All these questions will be answered in just a few moments from now, as the battles will be intense. But only one can be King of Millertime. It is time for Kings of Millertime Sunday. Welcome into the Command Center 69. I'm your host, Ryan Griffith. I've got Steve and Chris right here, all under one roof. Hi, how are you guys doing today?
Awesome, Ryan. I mean, can you believe this, guys? We're all together and just hanging out and doing this stuff right now tonight. I mean, what a race this is going to be.
Absolutely. Chris, what do you think?
Oh, this is awesome, Ryan. I'm glad you could come up here and stay here at the house or stay at the hotel here in town. You went out with us last night. That was a good time. And here we are on race day. I'm nervous. We got money on the line. I'm excited. It's Millertime Motorsports, man. Here we go.
Yeah, it's so much different doing a broadcast right here with you guys. I mean, it's so much different versus just sitting down at your computer and being able to broadcast and you're not really seeing anybody else, but it's a different feel. It feels like we're professionals now. What do you think?
All right. I'm glad you said that, but I won't say that. You know, I mean, I'm still really nervous here, about ready to puke, but no, just kidding, guys. But no, this is great. We're together, you know, and we've always said this, Ryan, this is kind of like a family atmosphere, this league. And I think we're really getting there with what we need to do. I mean, we're meeting some other guys and, you know, and
yeah, I think it's really exciting. It feels like we're at an ESPN set right now, and we hope to make it as much as realistic as we can for all the drivers out there, and that's why we want to make a big deal about this Kings of Millertime, and we'll talk more about Kings of Millertime in just a little bit. I want to talk about last week whenever we raced at Fairbury. I was shocked really to see how well the drivers raced there. I don't know about what you guys thought, but it was really clean. And for me, it was probably one of the top 2 races of the season. What do you guys think?
Same thing. I mean, the lines that they ran was not what we expected. We heard from a lot of drivers that the bottom line was the fastest line then, and we did not think that going into this. And we have 7-8 cautions, something like that, but way better than the first time we ever raced there. And you know what? I hope this is a track we can continue racing, you know?
Yeah. No, I think so. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it wasn't even on the original schedule when we had came out with the schedule. We put Bristol on, and we've raced that a couple of times with the 305s, not in the league, but it's just a terrible track to run, and we replaced it with Fairbury, and I think it turned out really well. It was actually a fun track to run, and like Steve said, you know, I put in over 500 laps of practice going into that week, and I practiced the top side the entire week. And then when it came race day, here I am on the bottom. So it's somewhere I didn't even run, but I felt the bottom was best for me. I got hard charger. So, hey, it worked out, but I loved it. I thought it was a good race.
So let me ask you about Brandon Surratt. That guy has been on fire for the last couple weeks. He finished second at Fairbury, but he was much more than a second-place car. I felt like he could have took the lead if it wasn't for those timely cautions. Seems like right when he was at the back bumper of Vaughn, the caution would fly, and he wouldn't get his chance to get around him. And then it went to a green-white checker. Vaughn got a really good restart at the very beginning there, and it's too short of a track. You couldn't catch back up after that great restart he had. What do you guys think of Brandon Surt and what he's being able to do in this league closing out this season?
Sir is like what we've been saying. I mean, he's been good from day one, but he's been very patient. And now I think you're starting to see his aggressiveness come in to where he feels like he's part of this league. He feels like he can win here. And hey, don't be surprised if you see something out of him tonight.
Yeah.
You know?
What do you think about Surt?
Well, yeah, I think he's had I think he's had 3 out of the last 4 races. I think have been in the top 2.
Yeah.
Once he got that monkey off his back and got that first victory, I mean, he's just been on a tear there. I think his victory came in there and part of those top 2s. But I think he's going to be hard to beat. He's definitely going to be one here tonight. I think that's going to be good. I don't know how many money races he's ever ran in. He's a younger guy, so he could probably be a little bit nervous. And I think the guy with the least amount of nerves is going to win this race.
Yeah. So we know pretty much about all the drivers that are in the race. We have a whole list of them, but we don't know there's one extra guy out there that's getting their free shot into the race. And that's pretty cool because Kyle Vaughn showed up, or he signed up, and then he couldn't show up, so he's given his position away to one lucky driver. And so we're putting that under a spin wheel, and it's coming down to chance for these guys. And so we want to go ahead and do that so we can get that out of the way. That driver already knows that he's locked in tonight and ready to go.
Yes.
So let's bring up the spin wheel here, and we're going to go ahead and there they are: Tyler Aldry, Brian Wax, Bryson Hall, Austin Marlett, Jason Randolph, and Devin Simmons. So those are your guys that's getting a chance to get in here free of charge and try to win the money. Let's go ahead and spin that wheel for us.
This is intense, guys.
Jason Randolph.
Wow.
Wow. Jason Randolph is in the show tonight. Oh my goodness. Some of these guys are probably a little bit scared about that one.
Yeah, that was a surprise. Yeah, I would be a little scared too. Yeah.
But I mean, Kyle Vaughn was a little bit of a scare too. So I mean, he was not going to be here, but now we're replacing with just a strong driver, but he still has only won one race in the season. Ben Wart's in the show tonight. He's won 2. So you can't say that it's Jason's race to be had tonight.
I'd just say you might want to get your next 10 minutes here right now, start practicing. That's what I would say. You know, because these guys that know they were in this have been practicing, and we kind of figured it was going to be Volusia, you know, and I'm sure they've practiced most of these tracks. But
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think a lot of these guys were preparing, you know, that it didn't look like Jason Randolph was going to sign up. It kind of came around late that Kyle was donating his entry. Kyle actually wanted to have a race for it. He wanted it to go to the Chili Bowl, and anybody that hadn't signed up, we were going to race for it, but we just didn't have enough time. Threw these guys' names on the spinner wheel here, and Jason Randolph gets an entry. It's going to change some stuff tonight.
Oh, for sure. It's going to be exciting. I can't wait. This show is going to be one of the best. I mean, I'm labeling it as a marquee event. It's huge. It's monumental for not us just broadcasting it and Millertime Motorsports, but also these drivers. You know, they've all been really good to race with, really good community. And so we're kind of giving back a little bit. You're giving some money up on the line. We're giving away some free stuff. So, and we will give something away on this show at the very end. So that'll be exciting. I do want to bounce back just for a few seconds, and I want to go back to the point standings after last week because there was a big shakeup in the points as Ben Wart had a bad outing there. He wrecked. He flipped out of turn 4. So he goes down 2 spots. But look who Brandon Surt back up there in the number 2 spot. Man, he's looking strong right there. And then Randy Shreves, again, he's been strong too. He's sitting in 3rd. A couple other notable areas there. Warren Smoy moved up 1 spot. Zachary Neely, again, he finished 3rd. Great finish for him, probably his best finish. And Bryson Hall there, he moved up 1 position. So these guys are on the move. And really, it's anybody's race inside the top 10 to get inside there. Any of these guys can move up and down, but that top 3 up there, it's going to be interesting to see where these standings really shake up. So what do you guys think of that coming? I mean, this isn't a points race, but, you know, we're going to be after this race. We're going to be getting right back into the points race. And, Brandon Surt's looking really good right now. He's at 1,034, and Randy Shree's at 1,028. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
You think Brandon Surt's going to put it on the podium?
As of lately, I mean, Surt's been the hottest driver out there. I mean, he's definitely the hottest and fastest driver out there lately. So I would definitely expect him. And congrats to Zach Neely on his best career finish, I believe it was. And, it's always nice to see these new guys get up in there. But as far as Cert goes, I mean, it's him and Randolph. I mean,
yeah.
And you just never know yet. Because Randolph now has already given away both of his races, I believe.
Well, he gave away that 12th place finish, but
Yeah.
I mean, if he needs it, he can have it if he has another bad race. But he did give that one drop for not even coming to that last race. He was at Knoxville. So, yeah, I mean, he could have another bad race, and there's going to be a real shakeup in the points. So we do have Zach Neely, we have PJ Popham, and Brandon Boyles and Justin Givens all scheduled for the show today, and we want to be able to talk to them. And I think we want to dive into that right now, just because we're trying to get things rolling here, as the show's going to be coming up real soon, the broadcast. So we're going to talk to, let's see who all we've got here. Just give me a second. We've got PJ here. We got Zach Neely that's here. We got Justin Givens that's here. Brandon Voiles. I'm looking for Brandon Voiles. I do not see him quite yet. So Brandon, if you can get into Discord so we can get you an interview. We're going to start with, let's start with Zach Neely. How about that? Let's bring Zach Neely over in, and we'll be able to talk to him a little bit. All right, Zach Neely, do you have a copy? There he is. He's getting connected up there. There is Zach Neely. How are you doing today, man? Good. Can you just the background in the background that stream? Can you mute that or turn it down a little bit? That way we don't have any mix. Can you not hear us? Okay, you got us? All right, good deal. So, Zach, you came off with your best finish in Millertime Motorsports in third. What was that like, racing some of them guys up front? You had Sturt right in front of you and Kyle Vaughn right in front of you, two fast guys in the league, and you're battling right there with them, and you almost had Brandon Sturt at the line there. What was it like? Yeah, so what do you think about your chances tonight here at, looks like it's going to be Volusia. It's been the vote so far. What do you think your chances are here at Volusia? How awesome would that be? Everybody wants it.
Yeah.
Everybody wants that crown and to be king of Millertime, because we're going to have multiple of these. So, yeah, being crowned the very first king, how cool would that be? So, in the point standings, you're looking fairly decent. You're inside the top 10 there. You're planning on racing for the fall season. What's your plans for that fall season to maybe improve just a little bit more and get yourself maybe inside the top 5? What do you guys got for him?
Yeah, and so I mean, Zach, it's like you just said it with the Lima Land. It's just so many small little things that you do throughout the season in this league that's going to make a difference, I mean, and you're young and you're learning, and I mean, you're better than I am. I'm not saying that, just, guys. But so that's what you're going to do for the fall series, is just try to take what you've learned this year and improve on that, huh? But how has it helped you just running with us and some of the guys in this league? Yeah.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you, Zach. I mean, what do you race in real life?
Wow.
Okay, awesome. And how old are you? All right, man.
Wow.
Well, hey, we're glad to have
See?
you here. You're one of our youngest. We do have a driver today that is his birthday. He's in Kings of Millertime. We want to wish Ryan Enzinger a happy birthday.
Yeah.
He is turning 14 today, so he is a little bit younger than you, but you're probably right there with him.
All right, Zach, we're going to let you go. We got several other people. Good luck tonight. I mean, it's anybody's race, and you may be bringing home that jackpot of $200 and maybe win something free throughout the show. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I hope we're talking to you later, Zach. Yep.
Thank you. All right, we're going to get the next driver in here, and that is going to be PJ Popham. We're going to go ahead and dial in on PJ Popham here.
PJ. Come on.
And PJ, do you have a copy? There he is. There's PJ Popham. So, you have to be pretty happy about the pick of it being Volusia. You've already won at Volusia. What's going through your mind knowing that you're going to a track that you've already won this season? Yeah, we've seen that. It came in
It was
not
a
long,
shocker to
not
all of
long
us,
before
man.
we was getting set up to go live, and we got his name coming in, and was like, oh man, like what would be the odds that he would get in? And then, boom, he's in. The dude has been lucky all season long, inside the top 5. I don't know how many times.
Not tonight, guys. This is not a points race. There are people that are going to go for this thing tonight. That's the difference tonight, right, PJ? You're going to be there tonight. No, it's right. That's you got to think. Volusia was the first race of the year,
Right.
of our year. All right, everybody's being a little patient and filling each other out. Tonight's a total different night, and I think PJ, I hope you've been practicing this one because I think everybody else is ready.
Yeah. Let me ask you, PJ, how many laps have you turned in for this? So there's something that I noticed in host races, and tell me if I could be wrong on this. But last night we went to Volusia and we had a host race. And we had several different drivers in there. Ben Mort being the one, and I feel like some people was not showing their whole stuff out there. Uh, I started in the back. I was easily able to get around several drivers, and I feel like they were not showing everything that they've got. And I think there's some stuff out there that people aren't showing each other. So is that true? Are you going into host races and maybe not showing everything? Right. Guys, you got anything else for PJ before we let him go?
Yeah, PJ, last time you went, I believe it was 17th to first, right? We had 13 cautions, but hopefully we won't have near as many cautions. And like we said, it was the first race of the season. We were all trying to fill each other out there. But you think you can do it from 17th again, or do you want a better qualifying spot and a better heat race?
Bring up the pill draw.
Yeah, PJ. So, what pill did you get? 14. Okay.
It's not terrible.
So see, that's going to make a difference tonight too, don't you think? A little bit in the qualifying, or no? Yep. I think you're in a pretty good spot myself.
Be interesting to see how the track officials set that track up.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give it away, but it's not fresh.
All right, PJ, we're going to let you go because we got other drivers, but I want to wish you luck tonight. And you said that it may get aggressive tonight. Don't get in any fist fights down there in pits. All right.
Hey, good luck tonight,
See
PJ.
ya. All right, let's bring in your next person. Let's bring in who you guys want to talk to. Brandon Boyles or Justin Gibbons next?
Either one.
Either one, yeah.
All right. Let's go with Brandon Voiles. Brandon Voiles, do you have a copy? We got him. We've got Brandon.
All right.
Brandon, I love the paint scheme, by the way. I got to mention that. I seen it the other night, and that 22 car, that looks pretty sharp. It kind of matches the theme of Kings of Millertime. That's pretty cool. So Double Deuce Motorsports, and Brandon Surratt, also a teammate of yours. Surratt's been on a hot streak. He's been really good. You guys probably been practicing a lot together. What do you feel like your chances are here at Volusia? Absolutely. Guys, what do you think of Brandon last night in that race, that practice race? He kind of ran away from everybody. Was he showing off his stuff?
I don't know. I mean, it definitely looked like he was showing something. I mean, he blew him out of the water.
Yeah.
I mean, he was quick. So, you got that same speed tonight? You running that bottom, or you going up top? What?
Yeah, I mean, Brandon, do you think tonight's going to be a great night for qualifying? I mean, you have to have a great qualifying night, and if you do, what pill did you get tonight? Where are you starting? Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely. Guys, you got anything else for Brandon before I let him go? I do have one more thing for him. I'm gonna put you on the spot, Brandon, but hopefully don't start a fight in the pits. But guys, you got anything
It's
else?
the King's Royal, man. Start it, man.
It's not the
gonna
King's
be
Royal.
aggressive. It's the Kings of Miller.
There you go.
Sorry, but it's anything go. Well, not anything goes, but still, it's
Okay.
not a points race. Go ahead.
Got anything else?
No, go ahead.
All right. So Brandon, you're probably parked beside each other in the pits right now, and you guys are kind of buddies and everything. But
Here we go.
who's better, you or Surratt? All right. He don't want punched in the face tonight, but hey,
Yeah.
we'll see if you can top your buddy there here at Volusia and maybe take home that $200 jackpot.
Yes.
So good luck to you tonight.
Yes, thank you.
We'll see you. All right. Next up is going to be Justin Gibbons. We'll see if Justin Gibbons, do you have a copy? Justin Gibbons, you have a copy. like his headset is muted right now. We'll give him just a few minutes. He might be watching the pre-race show.
Yeah, it happens.
But if you're in the channel right now, so just talk. But we're going to talk about him. Oh, I think he's there. Justin, you got a copy.
Hey.
You got a copy, Justin. Okay, so you know a little bit about Justin. He came over into the league. How long ago was that he had signed up?
So I don't know if he had asked very early on in the season, right, when we had closed registration, if we could let him in. And I think I had told him then I'd put him on a waiting list, and somehow it got lost in the shuffle. And then he had reached out to me a couple of weeks ago asking if he could get back in. And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry I missed this." And he was able to sign up. He's actually a pretty good driver. And instantly he wanted to get into Kings of Millertime. We've checked him out the last couple of races. Definitely has the talent. I know in the last couple of races, with it being a points race and him coming in the middle of the season, he didn't want to wreck anybody, so he's been really cautious about that. I'm sure he's going to lay it out there tonight. There's no points, so he's going to go after it, because I know he's joining us for the fall season. I know he's already, he's going to join the next two races here to end this season, and he's already asked for an EOL and knows just to not, be in the way of the drivers going for the points. But
you definitely have to respect that of a driver, coming into the race and be like, hey, just get me at the back. I just want some experience with Millertime. I'm not going to race too hard around guys, but I want to fill it out and see what it's like, so I'll be ready to go for the fall season. I respect that. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's the thing with this league is literally in the last 3 weeks, we've had 3 to 5 guys that have just joined that actually have a lot of potential. And so I'm really looking forward to the next season if these guys join. I mean, we're going to have a challenge. It's not going to be our normal guys, I don't think, at the top all the time.
Well, I'm excited to see what...
There he is.
Hey.
All right.
They're good.
Okay. Hey, Justin, are you excited tonight as much as I am, as all of us? We're all excited about the Kings of Millertime. What is it like going into this money race? Is this going to be your very first money race that you've ever been into, or do you have a little bit of experience with it? Very excited.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got to have a little nerves going on, and you're one of the new guys to the league. So what do you think of the league so far?
Well, Justin, I'm glad you've enjoyed it up to this point. And, tonight not being a points race, and I know you've kind of wanted to take it easy around these guys, but you're going to lay it all out there tonight. What do you got?
Yeah, but this is the night to lay it out, Justin. This is the night, man. I mean, no points. Give it all you got, right?
What's your qualifying pill? It's not bad.
No, that's actually a good number. How do you feel about being 10?
Well, I'll tell you what, since we ran on it last night as much as we did, it's a little bit slicker today.
Yep. Yeah, we just got to sit here and watch tonight. We don't have to drive it. So
yeah,
cool.
I'm going to enjoy it a lot more.
All right, we're going to let you go. Good luck tonight, Justin, in your first Kings of Miller running. Hopefully you're maybe crowned tonight, that king.
Thank you.
All right, that ends all of the drivers that we had slated for our interviews. So I want to fast forward, and I want to go a little bit further along, and I'm ready for some picks.
That's what I'm ready
Because
for.
we are picking tonight your top 3 and how they're going. We'll look here at the current standings on it. And here's what your standings look like. Chris took over the lead, 15 points. Chris, 15 points. Me and you still the same. We're still sitting at 14.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
So we need something to happen tonight.
All right.
And it's so hard. I feel like it was so hard to pick in this one because who I picked, I started thinking, have they ever been in a money race? If they haven't been in a money race, that might be too much pressure for them and they won't do it. So there's a lot of questions going in, and I don't know what's going to happen here.
Tonight, I'm just going to take some aggressiveness.
Okay.
Someone who's not won yet, that's just going to give it all they got.
Okay. All
Just
right.
saying. I don't mean to scare anybody out there.
Yeah.
Because they know when I pick,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Chris?
Well, what I do know is the points up here, I've now taken the lead. It's 15, 14, 14. And if I recall right, I think at one point it was like 9 to 5 to 1 or something. So, I'm no longer the jinx. I've got the right picks tonight.
All right, guys. Let's get it started. Your number 3 pick tonight. Chris, what do you got?
All right, well, we've already talked about him a lot. He's been hot lately. I probably would have picked him a little bit tall or a little bit higher up here, but he's young. I don't know if he's been in money races. I'm going with Brandon Surt in third.
Man, it's hard not to pick him when he's been inside the top 3, last 3 out of 4 races. So
Yep.
that's a hard one not to pick. So I'm not surprised there. That's a real good pick. Steve, your number 3 pick. What do you got?
I got PJ. I mean, here again, a top 3 guy, man. I mean, there's no way he's not going to finish in his top 3 tonight.
Yeah, it's hard to not pick him because he won here in week 1.
Yep.
He did.
So I
And-
got to have him in my numbers. I got to have him in it.
I think whenever I was talking to him once, he said that Volusia is his favorite track.
Yep.
So really
pick.
good pick. Good pick.
Both our picks could have, any of these guys can win. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing, though, guys. I mean,
So my pick is a pick that I've never picked all season long. He's a new guy. Yeah. And it's going to be the Double Deuce. Brandon Voiles is going to bring her home in third, who we just talked to.
Wow.
I think he's going to get her done.
I'll tell
I
you
think he's
what.
going to get in third.
I'm going to tell you something, though. If he's where he was last night, you picked the wrong number.
That's true. But I would still get a point.
You would.
see,
But he'll be in first if
see
he's last.
guys. It's all about that.
All right. Number 2 pick. What do you got, Chris?
Number 2, I said I was going to take the number 47 and Jason Randolph the rest of the year.
There we go.
Because every single week he was placed in the top 2 or 3 every single week. So you know what? I took the number 47, but I didn't know Randolph was going to be here tonight when I made my pick. It's Steve Vogelsang.
Oh, another 47's coming into the mix tonight, and he's going to put it in that second position.
And if I recall right, I think he drew that first pill.
Yes, he did.
He did.
Yes, he did.
You're
there,
right.
young
Starts with some luck, and maybe that 47 luck went to a different 47 luck. Maybe you'll see Steven in
Yeah.
victory lane tonight.
Yeah.
Steve, number 2.
Well, we've talked about this guy all night tonight, man. And you know what? This was probably my hardest pick because he's going to be so strong tonight. But I got Surt. Brandon Surt's my second pick. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked by that. I've been on the boat with Sir, and I feel like he's one that can get it done.
Yeah.
And that's a good pick, but it's interesting that you didn't pick him first.
That's
So-
the toughest part about this is I had him there all week. I really did. But then something changed my mind yesterday, which y'all are going to figure out here in just a little bit.
Okay. Well, okay, my number 2. I don't know why I really picked him because I feel like he's more of a top side guy, and I feel like this race is going to go to the bottom. Yeah. Maybe it'll go back to the top, but I'm going with Randy Shreves. Randy Shreves. When I looked at some data in the very first race, he was the fastest driver out on the track, and you still have Jason Randolph out there. Yeah, PJ Popham out there, but who was the fastest? It was Randy Shreves, and Randy Shreves was actually in a position to maybe even take over the lead early in the race and made some contact. It was his own fault. He made the mistake. But if he can keep it clean and not make mistakes, Randy Shreves is going to be number 2 tonight.
Man.
Guys.
Good pick. No, good pick. Good data.
Chris.
All right. You are wrong. He's not going to be number 2. Randy Shreves is going to be number 1. And it's simple. You already said it. He was the fastest evolution the last time in the feature. This guy knows how to run. And when he's running for money, it's even going to be
So
better.
you have Randy as the King Randy.
King Randy, the first Millertime king.
Oh, jeez. Steve, what do you got?
I don't have King Randy, guys. Y'all gonna have to give me a second. I have, guys, King Troy Valero is gonna be he's gonna win the first 305 race in his life. And it's the King Troy. He proved me wrong yesterday. This guy's a great guy, and he's willing to put the time in.
King Troy. Wow.
King Troy, guys.
That is sweet.
Hey.
Is he going to get that hat?
Hey. See? Say eight.
Hey.
Eight. See? King Troy. Hey.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
He's gonna love this. I didn't jinx you tonight, Troy. Give it all you got tonight, buddy.
Is that your like magical one?
Woo, woo,
Gonna
woo.
win. All right.
Now,
how cool is that?
the winner will get all this tonight, and we are gonna all sign this thing. So
We'll sign it.
we're all gonna sign this.
You're going to have
We're all gonna
a
get it.
signature from me,
What do you think, Chris?
Steve, that never makes the name, man, and Chris.
Who definitely doesn't make day, man.
Oh, come on. Hard Charger last week. Where were you watching it from the pits?
Anyway, King Troy tonight. What do you got, Ryan?
All right. I like the King Troy. I forgot to even bring it up there because you said that and you started to get that hat out. I was like, what the heck's he doing? So here he is, being stupid Steve. All right. Let's hope that he's not stupid Steve and maybe Troy's putting on a win tonight. Good luck, Troy.
Troy, you got it, buddy.
My number one. It's who I've been riding the boat with. I'm going with Brandon Surratt. He's going to get it done. He worked really well last week. I think he's going to get it done. I have not seen anything of Brandon on Volusia other than the very first one. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So,
Sir.
Brandon Surratt, you are going to be king, the first king in Kings of Millertime.
There we are.
Number one, get it done for me. I need some points. I need to take over this lead. Here's your stick back. Oh,
King Randy.
yeah. Here we
King
go.
Randy.
Guys, I hope you're as excited as I am. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a great broadcast. If you're on here, thank you for watching. We really appreciate it.
Hey, we got 2 giveaways.
You're right.
Hey, don't leave yet,
Don't
guys.
leave. Do not leave. We've got 2 giveaways to give. Let me get it up here for you guys in just 1 second here. Let me clear all this stuff off for you. We'll get it back up here. And this is going to be for what? What are we going to do first?
Well, let's Ryan, it's your show. Let's do one of your training sessions first here.
Okay, so we're going to do a training session.
So explain what that is.
All right, so the training session, any one of these guys can win that training session. And that's a 1-hour session with me. And we'll go over some detailed stuff inside whatever track that you guys choose to pick from. So let's go ahead. Let's spin that wheel for that very first one.
Josh Berkey.
Josh Berkey. Hey, you get to get in a race with me. I know you're excited about that one. You learn all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Because he's used to having that wing off, and now he's going to put the wing on, and he's going to get faster. That's
I like
exciting.
it. I like it.
Yeah. All right. Hide that choice for us, and let's see. What are we going to do next?
All right, so the next one's going to be a Millertime Motorsports shirt. We're doing something special here with the Kings of Millertime, so it's not going to be the shirts that we have on. They will be a different design. We'll still have the Millertime Motorsports logo on it. Dirt Eye TV is going to be on there, and then we'll have the Kings of Millertime, but it will still be personalized, so if you do get picked any point tonight that we're giving these shirts away, if you haven't already, I need your information as far as the number and name that you want on the back. Let's spin that wheel.
Hey.
I mean, he was already,
Yes.
he got
Yes.
free tickets to Lima Land.
Yes,
we told
we're
him we'd
already
get him a shirt.
giving
Hey, we're
one.
getting him a shirt now, but I mean, we're behind. We're already supposed to have
I
it.
will sign that one, Byron.
You know, I got to say, this wheel is not rigged. I promise you. But it's so
Yeah.
funny that Berkey wins,
Yeah.
Byron Gay wins. I mean, they've been helping out with some things. So
Jason.
it's,
Yeah,
Buddy.
Jason's the points leader.
Yeah.
I mean, gets into the...
but hey, anything can happen the rest of the night. We're still giving away stuff. Those guys, Josh, Byron, they've already won theirs, so they won't be picked again. So any of you guys have a chance to win something else as we go throughout the night. And we won't be spinning it on the broadcast, so you won't see that. But they'll spin it while in the server, and I'll just relay that message out onto the broadcast. You guys will hear it firsthand in the actual Discord channel. So, woohoo! Excited.
Right.
Me
Yes.
too. What
Yes.
are we? 15 minutes away? 20 minutes away from 6? Here we go.
18 minutes away from 6 o'clock. I believe that's right. Yes, 18 minutes and counting down. So we wanted to try to close up this one just a little bit sooner so we could get everything put back and ready to go for your broadcast. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Thank you for all of our sponsors out there. We're going to cut away, but do not leave when we cut away, because there's an awesome video to get us over into the broadcast tonight. We'll see you guys in just a little bit.
And just a reminder, that is a 6 o'clock start tonight, not 5:50 like normal, to give us just a little bit more time.
Here we go.
On the back bumper, they're side by side coming down the short stretch. Brandon Surge, slide job on Billy Hobart. They make contact. They keep it together side by side coming into turns 3 and 4. Now it's a big 3-car battle, 4-car battle for that race lead. It's 3-car battle for the second position. 3 wide all the way around the racetrack. That 13 machine really working the top side of the racetrack hard, but here comes Zach Neely trying to take the race lead over. Side by side coming in 3. Hard hit into the wall, upside down with as they cross the stripe. Kyle Vaughn up front now. Sir really ripping the top of the cushion now. He has really closed the gap on your race leader of Kyle Vaughn. 3 laps to go, and Surik is coming. Surik on the top side, really working it really well here, coming out of turn 2, onto the backstretch into 3. Vaughn now goes to the top side, knows that he has to do something to block a hard-charging Surik on the move. Surik, the 73 machine, really powering the top side, ripping that cushion. Kyle Vaughn now moved into the top of the caution flag wave.
We're really pressuring now to the back bumper of Jason Randolph. Here comes big move for Ben Wart on the top side of the racetrack. Looking back underneath. It's going to be side by side drag race down the final backstretch into 3 and 4. Ben Wart drives it in there hard. Slide job in front of him. They touch, and Jason Randolph gets the move on the outside.
On the back bumper, they're side by side coming down the short stretch. Brandon Surge, slide job on Billy Hobart. They make contact. They keep it together side by side coming into turns 3 and 4. Now it's a big 3-car battle, 4-car battle for that race lead. It's 3-car battle for the second position. 3 wide all the way around the racetrack. That 13 machine really working the top side of the racetrack hard, but here comes Zach Neely trying to take the race lead over. Side by side coming in 3. Hard hit into the wall, upside down with as they cross the stripe. Kyle Vaughn up front now. Sir really ripping the top of the cushion now. He has really closed the gap on your race leader of Kyle Vaughn. 3 laps to go, and Surik is coming. Surik on the top side, really working it really well here, coming out of turn 2, onto the backstretch into 3. Vaughn now goes to the top side, knows that he has to do something to block a hard-charging Surik on the move. Surik, the 73 machine, really powering the top side, ripping that cushion. Kyle Vaughn now moved into the top of the caution flag wave.
We're really pressuring now to the back bumper of Jason Randolph. Here comes big move for Ben Wart on the top side of the racetrack. Looking back underneath. It's going to be side by side drag race down the final backstretch into 3 and 4. Ben Wart drives it in there hard. Slide job in front of him. They touch, and Jason Randolph gets the move on the outside.